early TA pick, you're trying to flex it to get something else down the road. Then you get this Lifestealer versus the Darkseer counter matchup in the Gyro with Dual Lane. It's a comfort pick that you're trying to use Missile early. And then you pick some Primal Beast because you don't want to give up an easy blind matchup.
Oh, DJ, that is going to be feeding first blood. That is a dive way too deep and gets punished pretty nicely. Nice counter rotation by Jokum.
It's 10 minutes and he is not even close to 4. It's not really where you want to be with this hero. Because you want to get in fights and get involved. The hero's pretty bad in static map states.
Jackie, he really wants to get that 4 stack, but he won't be able to get it. Jokum with the real time to telekinesis. DJ's going to cut over with the extra ion shell to help get the kills on the other side of the map. So this is again, you're talking about old school combos. This is another one, the Tusk Darkseer, but specifically given the Darkseer ion shell and then TPing over to the other side of the map. That's a nice play that used to be all the rage at some point in time. Dubu is going to get run down by DB, so they are trading out quite a number of kills. Snowball midway through that onslaught does get off a good ultimate, deal a decent amount of damage, but ultimately DB is dead.
Cannot buy an Aegis anymore, and DB wishes he had one because he is dead. And now you're giving them a smoke. Ice has decided to join the fights. Early mech, he has max ion shell. They have all the levels, level 6 on both supports, Earth Splitter online. This is a pretty scary point in the game. Cannot feed the cavemen kills, Cap. The club is coming down.
But they're gonna be. Ooh, that is gonna be an okay ultimate. Hits too, but they're just dove in way too deep. And In Your Dream's kind of like untouchable right now as this Lifestealer. Doesn't necessarily do the most damage, but if you dive into his tower, he will gladly collect. And now they're diving in a bit too much the other way. Army Geniuses got to be careful here, not overextending, as they just watch Bleed do the same.
This is the build that says, hey, even if they dodge us, we can just force the Roche and way more confidently force that Roche. Because the Roche fight is hard if you end up in the 5-on-5 in the pit without a DQ. That's pretty scary. As Jackie is going to regret that jump.
Yes, he is, because Army Geniuses were all set up, ready to go for it.
Triple spell immunity versus a lineup that does not boast a lot of physical here. It's pretty much Jackie smacking him with a Battle Fury and some tag team. That's it.
Stolen wall. Okay. Now the Lifestealer is coming over, so if Ice overcommits to this one, there's the Infest, the turnaround, and now Ice is dead.
Yeah, that's just like it's a classic Ice play, you know? Go for something crazy.
I don't know, this just kind of look like Army Geniuses have gotten such a lead, and if they continue to get pickoffs like this, Corden jumps away up to the high ground and then actually has to pop his BKB for fear of death and may still die. The Meld Strike wasn't quite enough. Oh, Jones gonna go for it. What a beast.
One more.
He almost had him. The third right. No, the Ross hit. No, it's still not enough. He still had stick charges, but he slowed down. E.O.E is going to be able to play finish him off.
No.
Oh, that sent a message right there. You cannot get away. Jackie, though, may not need to get away because he's got the Wukong's man. He'll fight back. Oh, that shard kind of messes them up quite a bit. In Your Dream, going to try and get away here. Actually, he's able to turn around. Okay.
The missile switch to him.
He can't fight this anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's fine. He's fine. He's going to jump so far away.
Yeah.
Got that 15 talent.
The missile does not care. Okay, it does care because he can dodge it. Stormbolt that stuns 4 people. All right, blink on DJ. Your playmaking has gone up now. Got to get some traction. Got to get them trails. Line in them tombstones.
Oh. A quick initiation, but immediately Templar Assassin with the refraction BKB. You're not touching that.
Yeah, who's initiating who here?
Yeah, this is Bleed in a terrible position. If he gets another bash, Ice might just die like this. E.O.E is going to be in some trouble there, but the Infest helps him out a little bit longer. He gets a bit more damage, and with the TA now gone, the damage is kind of out the window. In Your Dream's going to be inside the Wukong's command. They're going to be able to hold him in place. The Stolen Surge, he turns back around. Are you crazy? In Your Dream is going to go and fight Jackie, and he has the Primal Beast. No way. What a play.
He's not crazy.
Oh my God.
The amount of ticks it gets off, the extra break is nice. I mean, this isn't some crazy break game, but still, that item just always feels good. Missile might seal Ice.
Gonna try and snowball? No. You're trying to use Shard instead to separate the two. Doesn't work.
Early utility on top of double carry who's about to have an Aegis on the Templar Assassin. These fights are hard. I'm not necessarily sold on the other stuff just yet. I mean, I think calling him owning in game 1 of a new season and 26 minutes in, it's a little preemptive cap, but we all know you like to finish early and get the hell out, so.
That's going to be an Aegis go down, but the backline decimated by DB. And now the second life E.O.E, well, they don't have the damage to finish him up in time. He gets outside the Wukong's command just in time.
Stolen monkey. Somebody's about to get lagged out of the game.
Oh, the missile's going to chase after him. Nice use of the chains, though. Corden stops DB in his tracks. Now his ultimate is going off the stolen Wukong's command. Run away. Run in, rather. It looks like with iceiceice back into play. Look at that damage, though, coming off the gyrocopter. Did help him out. Ice, nice stolen wall. The laser down on his dying brat to be able to slow down these heroes. Monkey King's trying to get into this play, but it's kind of awkward.
The missile.
Look at that surge, though. The slow. Oh, no, the missile and finished him off. Varys gets his revenge in the end. You can just follow that courier straight to where bleed is exactly. Smoke's gonna break.
It's a good angle.
Rubik is gonna help them get some vision out, throwing some remnants around. The missile's gonna chase after
Ice actually turning.
Does manage to get a really good wall back combination. Gyrocopter almost instantly dies. The BKBs and the Rage going out, though. Dodged a lot of the damage and gets out of the Wukong's command just fine. RB geniuses are just too strong at this point. Even maybe caught.
He's tanked it. They kind of need it. They need the damage and they need the lockdown. They need too many things right now. DJ is one creep off Ags, so he'll have it here. He has blink kick. Who are you kicking? DA?
See what he gets.
He didn't get it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not like this.
The telekinesis got him away, and he just gets snowballed into danger. Missile chasing after him. He's gonna run back into it to make sure he doesn't die. Oh! Yokum almost finished him off. Dude, Yokum's crazy.
Who's baiting who here?
A little bit too crazy, though. Corden, he's going to jump after him, finish him off. Joe's back to his remnant. The missile is going to hit him while his BKB is still active. And he managed to jump away right as DB was looking for the counter initiation. The BKB was falling, and DB was planning on just blink grabbing him right away.
He has to just be able to survive, though. And you still have Aegis on Yahweh here, and he wants to use it. He's just going in. No cares in the world. He says, Wukong, please.
Running underneath Wukong's command here with the vacuum as well. The Templar Assassin gets demolished so quickly. He's still alive, though. He managed to get off another round of refraction and blinks away. Oh, no. They executed that so well, but they couldn't even kill the TA, and that was the whole, trade-off. It would have been decent.
I mean, he had Aegis anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, even if it happened, it wouldn't have even accomplished much. And now, Ice, you are nullified.
Oh, man, they got a nullifier. Oof.
I mean, Yahweh was giving you the Wukong there. He was saying, I dare you, sir. I dare you to damage test me. They damage tested him, but Rubik Shard in the double force. A tail as old as time.
They fell a little short.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Okay, well that's going to be 2 lanes of barracks. Fortunately, the tier 2 is still up in the bottom lane. That'll give Bleed one more opportunity. A little bit of farming time. Yeah, that was going to say that this Primal Beast hero, you've gotten over the awkward part of the game where you fall off, and now you get your 25 talent and feel like it just revitalizes the hero.
I don't know what you're doing versus. I wish Jackie all the best. I'm going to send him a card, a birthday gift. There's a kick.
Hey, they got a kick.
And I think he's dead for it.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There's nobody in.
Oh, no. DB. That was an onslaught and a half. Actually hits the 2 backline heroes, knocks the Monkey King down to the ground. That's it. Off the trees and straight into a ditch.
Yeah, he got crumpled up and thrown in that abyss.
All right, well, DB, maybe they could still kill him. He's just no, the infest and an instant bash lockdown on Corden. He used so many of his remnants for that. He doesn't kill the gyrocopter. Another round. Yeah, the onslaught. Yoe's going to be able to finish him off. That's it. Oh man,
I'll give him. If DB gets a good start in lane, kicks Slark out, they're just going to lose their map, and they have Warlock Alchemist supports. You have to have a good start for Corden here, and he is going to kill him.
He's dead. Bye.
Jeez. Have mercy.
That was like very casual. How he
Now Dude was here.
Radiant's middle
Another casual kill in the river.
It's not enough.
Zero
It's
damage.
not enough. Oh, rolling around. Uh-oh. Ubu's in some trouble. Can to die here, but he does manage to get off the fatal bonds.
Honestly, Rubik Pugnard not amazing at it either, so you can make this play happen. Corden's just gonna push it to the limit.
Oh, that's a pretty
That's
solid
good
fatal
bonds.
bonds with the stun. Yeah, that is more than enough. DJ is going to take a lot of damage here underneath the tower. See if the Pugna can finish him off with a blast. Not quite. Vari's going to die, giving a double kill over to Corden. Okay, so what is DJ's build? We know he's going Blink Dagger, but what does he do after that? Because the panel was talking about, like, oh, he could get Aghanim Scepter for Slark. Gonna see our first black hole of the game. Put to use. Yoakum's going to fall to that. To Ice. He's probably going to die in return, thanks to the heavy rotation from AG. Army Geniuses clean that one up. And,
Do they, though? Do they clean it up?
Away. Don't let him get away like this. Not like, no, not like this.
Now, quick smoke to the triangle. You have the vessel charges. Actually, you don't. You use them both. Okay. Interesting decision.
Oh dear.
Large trouble.
That Orchid's gonna last long enough. He's just dead.
That's a value as Orchid.
Okay. Well, they don't have black hole, so they can't quite stop DB unless Corden catches them, and he does manage to get the slight change. Then Ice will be able to follow that up with a Malefice, and now he's definitely dead. So
Team's coming.
the Broodmother, punish him in the end. Vari's and the rest of AG are here, but oh jeez,
Summon's too good. The ugly ass golem beat him to death.
The ugly ass golem just walked up and whams.
It is quite good. I do like Shadow Aim on a Warlock. The problem is they nerfed it. It only lasts 15 seconds now, which I found out the hard way.
Wait, I didn't even know that.
Nobody knows it. I found it out in the pub when I Shadow Aimed myself and I stood there, and then it wore off and they just killed me.
When you're griefing games again.
No, I was not freaking. I was strategically setting up team fights. I'd build one and I'd give it to Slark, I think. And,
Yeah, Slark for sure, right?
But the thing is, Jackie's building his own, so they probably just want to fight as another black hole and claim a life. Ice is popping off this game.
And just like last time, he's immediately met by a Pango with Rolling Thunder. But, you know, like, they keep on throwing, like, every hero they have. Okay, there's no
four-man's troll. That's just a garbage can. With
Just
legs.
crash in place, doesn't do anything. The Orchid is going to be able to catch DJ. That's a nice little pick off. They got to be careful for them, though. All these spiders and stuff, that Maelstrom is pretty deadly.
He's got Arcane too.
Yeah, with Arcane Rune, that's even scarier. He's just sliding every 5 seconds.
Can't even Orchid him here because he went Yule's second. They're just securing him survivability here early. Yeah, there's your Orchid, but there it goes away, and now the Golem's back.
With the vessel. Thank you for the sound effects. Got him.
You like that sound effect? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
They're going to chase after the Morphling now.
Back.
Down by the upheaval. He managed to land 2 pounds. That was really important. Golem going to work. Go, Golem, go.
Oh my god, he just destroyed them, dude. You gotta get some good spell steals here. That's your comeback mechanism. Do have Diffusal and Pango, and you have this Blink.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You got some damage.
Gotta make it work though. How do you make it work?
Smoke. The smoke needs to work. They're going to pop out. Blink Dagger, see if they can catch him. Yule's Scepter, self-Yule's to be able to jump away. The Remnant, they get the Orchid immediately afterwards, but they need the stuns to be able to catch up to him.
Damage.
Yeah, he lands a monster hit on the 2 of them. He's not quite dead. Finish him off, please. Corden, no, he gets anything. Away. They can't kill him. Oh, at least in your dream is able to kill Ice, but now he is out of mana, so he's going to die. Jackie's just going to clean house on this fight, man. Corden set it all up for them by almost dying, but not quite. Now Jackie is just free to do whatever he wants in the team fight. Yoakum hiding away in the trees. Trying to go for the go. He gets found, pounced on. That's the team wipe.
That might just be the game, to be honest. Defensive Decreps aren't bad this game. You can get a Rubik Shard and Force Staff and stuff too, but The map is the problem right now. DJ is catching you. And you were gone. You were gone, my friend.
You know, I wondered if he was going to build a Solar Crest, but it's been a long time since I've seen this item. Very good on Alchemist, right? Minus armor on a physical damage nuke with even more minus armor.
It's a really good buff this game, and it's a really good offensive item. As I think we're just witnessing the closing out of this game too here.
There we go. All right. I was about to say, let's
just
stretch this out any longer than you need to. This game is very done.
You know, poison camps or this type of shenanigans. That part feels kind of bad. That's why a lot of times when we have these like huge ancient farming lineups, we saw Shadow Demon come out or support.
Oh, this is an interesting battle. Gyrocopter. Maybe giving away the first blood. The fairy fire. Oh, it's not enough. DJ gets the first blood, and that is not what you want to see. I think dying as Gyro is fine, but first blood going over to this lane, which could pressure the TA quite heavily, is going to be scary.
Different when Ice is vibing, if you know what I'm saying.
Dire's top tower.
Which is probably true for every Ice
Explain.
team. Okay, well, I think when Ice as a player is feeling himself, he looks comfortable and he's flowing around the map and he's making stuff happen. That's him at his peak performance and his peak value to a team. When his game gets slowed down super early, like his lane goes terribly, he doesn't have those options and it looks a lot worse because Dudu gets evaporated up here.
TV said, I'm done with this bullshit. Stop trying to juke me around in the trees. Just drop the Ravage on the Warlock, the solo Warlock.
Whereas if these cooldowns are up, pretty hard for AG to make a move. They just feel like they can't take the 5-on-5. There's no clear gank option. The game is stalling out, but you're stalling it out with 2 carrots in a row. You should be happy. You also have the displacement hero in Tiny, and DJ is looking for the displacement. This is pretty deep.
Okay, this is maybe a bit of an overextension as DJ's immediately going to die. They try and give him the cookie. He does manage to get the toss over, but that's maybe not what he wants because now iceiceice is surrounded by heroes. Oh dear, he's going to be stunned up immediately by the enchant totem. And Bleed, you were saying you can play it chill, you can play it calm, you can just let the fights run into you, but Bleed, get overly aggressive, try and force a fight, and now they've just opened up Roshan to army geniuses.
Yeah, this is worst case scenario. This is why I just don't think these aggressive moves are that favorable for you. That's rough. You're giving a lot of momentum to a lineup that was not finding it in any other way in this game. You're gonna try and find the Gyro, you will get him.
I want to see that tower fall, you know, because it protects the sniper's farm so much, right?
Yes, you have to open up the farm.
Oh, nice catch. Bleed. A big pickoff. They can get it. E.O.E. Oh, he's going to try and juke these bloods. Oh, Jackie actually used the haunt to try and finish him up, and he does manage to work. The Ravage just comes too late. They are going to show up with In Your Dream, and it looks like they'll be able to at least kill the Snapfire, but Spectre has already jumped back up to the top.
But In Your Dream doesn't really seem bent on forcing the issue.
Oh, that was so close. He gets that avalanche underneath Upheaval, and then Corden comes over. That
look at like damage.
He's straight up. DB is still almost dead. Wow.
He's getting chunked. And now In Your Dream is getting active. But did he bite off?
They toss it back. They have the golem as well. But
that's a sick fissure.
Once again, the toss back is good. In Your Dream is right on top of Corden, and Corden's just dead as a result. Oh no. Yokum goes up big time now. Tossed up straight in the air, but it doesn't matter. The avalanche stop the Tiny from falling. And now In Your Dream, they are cooking things up. They are running with some momentum over Bleed.
What a team. I was about to say, you need to get this TA involved in this game. That 4-man smoke.
See what they can find here.
I mean, Yokum can destroy these fights right now. He's really strong.
Oh, that was a nice avalanche. A 2-man introduction. The kisses go in, but the Force Snap does manage to get the Coddle back. He TP's away to be successful. He barely makes it out, just ahead of the Spectre final hit that was going to come in at the BKB. In Your Dream used up against Corden, who has to go for a teleport out. Will be able to make it. The Fisher won't be able to stop him. Nice 2-man hit. Yokum continuing to just chain stun up 2 heroes. iceiceice falls. In Your Dream's going to clean up on DJ. So just heroes falling apart. It's the strong cores are able to run down the supports, and both sides end up losing heroes.
Silver Edge is good for both teams here if they can get to him, but he will probably get there first. Corden's just running in. They found the Shaker.
Okay, Killer
He's just
Shaker
gone.
Burst is magnificent for Bleed. Don't think they're going to be able to get much more out of this. Oh, wait, maybe Varys? Yeah, they'll get him too. So that is very nice. Full support's down, and Roshan is up. Now that presents something interesting. Coordinate
Ravage on the sniper.
Ravage, and he's dead. And look at the side blades. It was hitting Dubu too, so Dubu gets demolished. Now Ice is almost dead. I mean, there was an opportunity there, I think, where Bleed could have maybe set up.
Now you're giving the opening the other way around, and the DJ's gonna die on the same spot that E.O.E just died on.
No, this spot is just, I mean, he gets off a really good avalanche. They have the toss over.
Yeah, but there's no damage.
But Spectre has to get out of here. They just do not have the damage to cut through these heroes. Dubu. Oh no, Dubu. Dubu. Dubu, no.
That's a dieback.
Then the first Roshan, right?
I mean, first Roshan's useless. First Roshan is just the ticket to the second one. You're clearing them out of the map to some degree. You have a 17K gold lead right now. Pretty happy with this map state. You can get the fight, but we are dodging the fight, doing a decent job of it. They are up to Basher on Jackie, level 20. He's gonna go on this tide.
Oh, they're gonna fight
There's
back
damage
into this tide, but that is a dangerous move. All of AG is now here. Ice maybe burning out here. Jackie's playing around. They do manage to finish him off. Nice blast from E.O.E, and now Jackie is in some trouble. He tosses him back over into the Spectre. Ravage goes down. E.O.E still falls at the same time, but the Spectre gets demolished as In Your Dream is here with all the damage they could possibly ask for. Toss back into upheaval is really rough.
Yes, so I understand not going higher on DD for In Your Dream though, but he's getting smoked on.
He is going to get smoked on. He's immediately going to be avalanche. They couldn't get the toss up. No way. Got off the BKB.
And he just slays him.
The toss, and he managed to kill the Tiny on his way out. They keep him back with the kisses, but now Bleed. They've blown so much for this. It's full retreat out for them. See who TP's out. Dubu tries to go for it, but caught by the dust of DB, and they don't have the chain stun for it, really.
Yeah, you need Ice there with the play, right?
Yeah.
There's a cookie in the haunt. They're gonna try and poke him out. I mean,
Jackie's actually doing some pretty decent damage, but the Sniper's dead in the back line. He had to use the BKB to TP out, so DB just immediately jumped on him. He's like, I know you don't have BKB, and apparently he doesn't have buyback either.
Yeah, Silver Edge Sniper didn't get to Silver Edge anything. I don't think he broke anybody once. That might just be the game here. X is gonna seal everybody's fate.
Yeah, there's no tier 2s up either, so they can just keep going. They've got 45 seconds to take as many buildings as they want.
Bringing out all
too much greed and you will bleed, right, Avery?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think my Dwarven Moria analogy was more apt, but especially considering they have the Dwarven Sniper in the game. There were multiple layers to that you did not appreciate, but that's okay. As we're gonna get Megas here. One last toss back for the boys. There it is.
Gonna have to go for it.
It's all over. Not like this.
It's all ogre, boys. Nice two-man Fisher. E.O.E immediately jumping on the Sniper again. He gets off his BKB. He Silver Edges. He finally breaks the Templar Assassin. He puts it to work, Avery. And that's it. He did about 200 damage, and he's still gonna get mega.
Yeah, the Sniper
Fishers, man. What are these? E.O.E is just demolishing Bleed.
That's why they first phase these supports. They're comfortable with them. They know how to play them, and they're gonna win game 3 and win this series off of them. As Corden,
I mean, there's no hype to Jackie jumping in right now because he just doesn't do any damage.
There's too many
He's
auras.
Like hitting heroes, and it's tickling him.
Brutal. That's a brutal game 3, man. They just got out strategized, I think.